morning, I'm Neva Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Monday, 29th of April. In this update, a lack of accountability isn't helping bring down the wait times for driver licence testing since the introduction of free resits last year. In October, a one-time fee replaced the need to pay for additional tests after each failed attempt. VTNZ National Manager of Driving Testing, Craig Basher, says increased demand means the average wait for a practical test nationwide is well over a month. He says a large factor now is drivers don't face consequences for missing tests.
We've seen a significant increase in the number of no-shows. Last month we had over 2,000 people that just didn't turn up for their test.
Minister of Transport Simeon Brown seeking advice to deal with the issue, which could include reintroducing resitting fees. The inquest into the death of a Gore toddler found in a council oxidation pond more than 5 years ago starts in Invercargill today. 3-year-old Lachlan Jones was found face up in the pond near his home in January 2019. Emily Ansell has more.
Lachlan's father Paul has disputed investigations which determined his son drowned with no evidence of criminal activity. He believes Lachlan was murdered. 2 international experts have outlined insufficiencies in the investigations, while late last year, police admitted to missing some steps. Coroner Alexander Ho's inquest is set down for 15 days.
Auckland police are looking for 5 people involved in an armed robbery at Westgate's Northwest Shopping Centre yesterday afternoon. They were seen clad head to toe in black, storming the Michael Hill Jewellers store and smashing cabinets with hammers about 4 p.m. They then fled with a number of items. Staff and customers barricaded themselves inside stores while others ran from the mall in panic. A vehicle was found abandoned in Regent's Park a short time later, but a second vehicle used by the group hasn't been located. A lot of reading will be on the agenda for Auckland councillors as they work to iron out the city's long-term plan. They will take it to a vote in late June. Among policies to be decided are rate increases, whether to lease the Board of Auckland Operations and the Auckland Future Fund. Ward Councillor Shane Henderson says there are plenty of submissions to get through.
When people write to you, I think it's a real thing to sort of read it and digest it, and that will really help me decide where I'm going to go with it as well.
School may feel a little different for students as Term 2 starts today. Today marks the first day of the government regulations banning phones at school. Secondary Principals Association President Vaughan Quio says many students will still have access to other technology.
Let's be realistic. Pretty much everything you can do on your phone, you can do on your laptop as well, and those aren't banned.
In sport, the Sharks have spoiled Ricky Stewart's 500th NRL game as head coach, shutting out Canberra 40-0 in Australia's capital. Arsenal will remain at the English Premier League summit going into May, albeit having played a game more than rivals Manchester City after a 3-2 win at rivals Tottenham. Manchester City have won 2-0 at Nottingham Forest and are a point behind with a game in hand. Danny Lee has finished in a tie for 9th at the latest live golf event in Adelaide. I'm Neva Manu, and that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.